Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of You Need This Crystal. What is this crystal? Can you see what it is? It was only until today that I actually saw. You gotta be very ginger with it. If you see this part right here, this is called the Flower of Life crystal ball. You see these little markings there? No, it looks like someone dropped it. It could have cracked, but very faintly, if you hold it the right way, you can see those little dots there. And I think that's the Flower of Life part. So I have some quick notes. Let's leave this, see if this guy can stay for a minute. Flower of Life crystal ball, which I acquired this at the Mermaid Castle in when it was on Carolina Beach. And now it's in Wilmington. It was going to close and then it didn't close, so I don't know the status currently, but that's where I purchased it. Flower of Life crystal ball, a geometrical shape composed of multiple evenly spaced overlapping circles. Let me move my notes. Overlapping circles arranged in a flower-like pattern. Arranged in, okay, let's start again. A geometrical shape composed of multiple evenly spaced overlapping circles arranged in a flower-like pattern. That's one description. Okay. And believed to contain basic information of all living things. That's the Flower of Life part. The visual expression of the connections of life that run through all sentient beings. Ooh, there's just when you see it. So, okay, that's my handwritten description. Took me a while to find a good write-up, which I really don't feel like I found yet. Let's see if we can somehow manage to keep it in place. So I found this website that sells, it's called celestiallights.com. Okay. Chakra balance set of Flower of Life crystals. So we don't have all these colors. We just have the clear one, right? Let me see if I can get you a little bit of information. Exclusive, rare Flower of Life cut. Greatly enhances the inherent beneficial energies of the crystal. Science has documented that energy spirals through crystals and is amplified every time it hits a facet. The more facets a crystal has, the more powerful its energy. Additionally, the geometries of the facets affect the way in which the energy moves. Using the principles of sacred geometry, this crystal is faceted into a stunning Flower of Life shape. One side of the crystal is faceted with 6 petal flowers with an identical flower, blah, blah, blah. They're describing what they're selling. Okay. Okay. It's an excellent crystal energy balancing tool for any healer or energy worker. Enhances and amplifies meditation. Clarifies and amplifies your affirmations and prayer practice. Clears and activates and aligns the chakras and energy bodies. Use them in conjunction with your healing practices placed around the room to create an energetically charged, harmonious environment or healing space. Okay. So this particular one, a clear quartz flower of life crystal ball, is for the 6th chakra, which is the 3rd eye, and is good for intuition. So for scrying or getting downloads from spirit, this should be the key to amplify that ability. Okay. And let's see. What is the flower of life symbol? Okay. They have a little bit more information. And if you looked at my Healing Through Creations, I talked about sacred geometry, flower of life, the torus, the toroidal shape, all that kind of stuff. But the flower of life symbol is considered to be sacred among many cultures around the world, both ancient and modern. Within this symbol can be found all the building blocks of the universe that we call the Platonic solids. The symbol can be used as a metaphor to illustrate the connectedness of all life and spirit within the universe. This sacred geometric archetype is a tremendously important icon. It is a simple and yet infinitely complex aspect of nature's first pattern, holding the roots of all linear principle. All form evolves from the flower of life geometric pattern. The contemplation of this icon can lead the witness to profound realization. Layers of questions may be resolved by meditating on the flower of life. At first it is a puzzle, and then a doorway, and finally an oracle to the deepest mysteries of the universe. Okay, and there's more information. But this is called the Flower of Life Crystal Ball. If you are so inclined, you need this crystal. If you want to do a little bit more research, good luck with that. But one story, I think one of the readers that I follow, Gemstone Tarot, had a story where she left her crystal ball in the sunlight and it burnt one of her tarot decks or one of the cards in her tarot deck. So be careful when you use this because it is activated through heat as well, I think. So, something to note. My name is Empress Pamela, and you need this crystal. Take care.